Hello, I'd like to introduce you to a new page on our website. It's on the medical menu and it's called Training Support. This is a new page aimed at physical therapists and personal trainers who are supporting people with myocardial disease. We are very lucky that in the UK we have the support of the Myocardial Disease Clinic in London. But for people who don't manage to get to that clinic, and indeed for people in many places around the world, they rely on physical therapists and personal trainers to help them in building their exercise and improving their condition with myocardals. So the things that we have on this page now are the At the Gym leaflet, which we'll come on to later. And then there are other resources such as the guidance for undertaking the 12-minute walk test. Then there is the guidance on aerobic training and on strength training, both of which come from the recently published clinical practice guidelines. Lastly, there is an explanation of second wind, and there are notes about other resources, including 3 videos which support all of this material. So now we're back to the main item. That's the At the Gym leaflet, which is the one that you would initially give to a personal trainer to explain myocardals. So the front page has a basic introduction to what myocardial disease is all about. Then as we open it up, the facing page explains why we need to exercise, how we need to keep up our aerobic capacity, how the personal trainer can help, and how the two of you, the patient and the trainer, need to work in partnership. Then as we open it up again, on the left we've got the explanation of second wind, which, as you know, is so vitally important to us. There's some notes about assessing the individual, because obviously as we arrive in the gym, we're not all the same by any means. We're at different levels of fitness and maybe have other medical conditions and so on. And then a very important reminder about pain. Personal trainers may well be used to the phrase no pain, no gain, but that is completely wrong for us, and we just explain that in the leaflet. Then the 2 right-hand pages cover the aerobic training and the strength training. In order to undertake strength training, you do need to get into second wind first using aerobic training, and then move on into the strength training. We've given a fair bit of detail on these here in the leaflet, but at the bottom you'll see the note more. Further guidelines on the training are available through the appendix to the clinical practice guidelines. In the centre of the leaflet there's a note about what the myocardial person must undertake to do in order to make all this sensible and safe for them. And there's a note about CK, which is more for the patient than the personal trainer. Then when we go over to the back, there is a section at the top there in case of overdoing it in the gym. I mean, hopefully with all this information, things are going to be done correctly and there won't be any problems. But there is a note there just in case. And then there's an explanation about the support material, which is all on the page, the new web page. It just explains on the leaflet to refer to the web page so that they understand that there is this more in-depth information available if they wish it. So that is our new leaflet. It's in final draft form at the moment. We're hoping that people will start to use it and give us some feedback. We're going to then finalise after the 31st of January next year. So do please access the web page, have a look at it, and if you are using a personal trainer, do please share the leaflet with them.